In this video, we're going to talk about your first project for this course, and it is just entitled Project 1, Data Collection Methods Essay. For this assignment, which is worth 40 points, which is the equivalent of the 15 points that we did not have from Content Quiz 6 over Chapter 6, and 25 points, which we can consider extra credit, but is the equivalent of a SAMS project. I want you to write an essay about a audio recording from a show called Science Fridays. Now, what you can see on the screen is the PowerPoint description of the assignment, which you will have access to once this video is uploaded. But in essence, what I want you to do is listen to this audio recording and discuss it based on the 5 forces model that we talked about in Chapter 2, and that is also discussed in the e-commerce chapter, where you're going to be getting the lecture from Dr. Kirk Atkinson. I have some specific things I want, so I want you to pay attention and make sure that you are answering the questions that I'm looking for. I want an introductory paragraph that summarizes the audio segment. This should be in your words and your words only. I do not want you collaborating, and I do not want you borrowing language from the internet. I'm been doing this for a couple years now. I'm pretty good at recognizing text that's been used by multiple people. This is not a challenge for you to wow me with your ability to borrow text. What I want you to do is really to think about this, and I'll tell you why in a second. The next one, I want one paragraph for each one of the forces in the 5 forces model. I want you to apply those individual forces to what you hear in the audio broadcast, and give me some insights and some of your opinions on what you think the organization you want to focus on. Of course, the broader topic is Amazon, but there are different examples from different companies, and you can feel free to use those in your discussion. But I do want you to hit each one of those 5 forces models with an example from the audio recording. And then finally, I'd like a closing paragraph that tells whether or not you agree or disagree with how the data collection methods of Amazon were portrayed. Well, whether or not you agree or disagree with the data collection methods that Amazon is employing. And if you could make a change, would you? And what change would you make? Here's the things you need to consider. 3 are listed, and and all 3 is what we're going to cover. First, grammar and spelling count. Do not start working on this assignment the day before it's due and turn into me a collection of words that do not make sense and that is effectively garbage. Spend your time on this. Put some investment into it. The second thing, use specific examples from the audio content. It's a 25-minute clip. There's plenty of information in there for you to use to give some real well thought out responses. And thirdly, this is where you can display your business strategy ability. And we've talked about in this course a couple times the return on investment. You are paying for this course, and I want you to get something out of it other than just the content from the book and some advanced knowledge in Excel. I want you to really put your business mind to work to see what you agree with and what you disagree with in this course. It is my goal and the goal of the department to make sure that you are leaving the department, leaving the university as a competent and professional business person. And this is one of the tasks along that journey. So take your time. I'm looking for at least 7 paragraphs in your response. I'm going to list what email address I want you to send it to in the body of the assignment. And October 31st is the day it's due. I will check that email for the assignments on November 1st. And remember, stuff is time stamped. So it needs to be on October 31st, and then I'll have grades up before Thanksgiving break. Good luck, and I cannot wait to hear from you on these topics.